有幸的请到了 Laurie 给我们介绍一下 Finger Lakes。Hi Laurie.
Hello Belle, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Can you just talk about the Finger Lakes?
Absolutely. So Finger Lakes wine country is 5 areas within New York State, so north of New York City, about 5.5 hours. Starting in April, we'll have flights directly out of Newark Airport to Elmira Corning Regional Airport. ELM is the code. Easy to get here. We have 140 wineries. We have the Corning Museum of Glass. We've got the Watkins Glen International Race Car venue. We also have outdoor adventure. We've got waterfalls. The Finger Lakes are, they are 11 naturally carved lakes, glacially formed lakes. And what that allows us to do is to produce awesome wine. So our 140 wineries are cold climate wineries, everything from Riesling to Gewürztraminer to Cabernet Franc. And we welcome our visitors, whether they're domestic or international. Like I said, through New York City, easy access, about 5 hours, and it's a beautiful drive. We recommend renting a car so that you can take advantage of our rolling hills, our waterfalls, our small towns, excellent food, adventure, activities, get on the water, watch from afar, culture, shopping. It is a beautiful part of New York. It's not New York City, and we don't want to be New York City. We want to be something other than that, upstate New York, where it's remote and beautiful and welcoming.
Okay, so what's the trend for 2018?
In 2018, one thing that's happening is our digital influencers are starting to understand how important the upstate New York and the Finger Lakes region is. And we have 700 travel bloggers coming from all over the world, TBEX, hashtag MyFLX TBEX for the Finger Lakes. And they're coming to visit us because they've heard how wonderful the Finger Lakes is, and they want to experience for themselves and talk all about what we have in our region. There's always the wine tours that you can go on. And what we recommend is we have 3, they're called wine trails. So the Seneca Lake Wine Trail, Keuka Lake Wine Trail, and the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail. Each one of those trails has special events on weekends. For one price, you can get a ticket and go from winery to winery to winery. And you can just drive, and they do special pairings, like a special barbecue weekend, or pairing herbs and wine together. And then, so I would reach out to the individual wine trails. But our wineries welcome our visitors every day of the year. Usually they open at about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, close at about 5 o'clock. Most weeks they're open 7 days a week, even through the winter. And what you can do, if for a very small, sometimes a free or very small tasting fee, $5, you get a sample of wines. They talk about the history, where the wines came from, how they were produced, and it's almost like a self-guided tour. So we don't have like buses that go from place to place, but we recommend people come in their own vehicles or take advantage of the trail events, and then they can go at their own pace to enjoy each individual winery. We are open all year round, so whether you come in the summer for hiking or camping or being out on a boat or paddleboarding on one of the lakes. And then our spring is an absolutely beautiful time of the year with the plants just coming in bright green. Fall, the colors are outstanding. The colors I've never seen before. It is, it's breathtaking. And then the winter is the time where things get quiet. A beautiful, very, very light blanket of snow. We don't get very much snow at all because of our climate. But a light blanket of snow, and it's quiet, and it's affordable. It's the most affordable time to come to Finger Lakes Wine Country, and you can have one-on-one conversations with food producers, chefs, with the winemakers, and they want to share what we have in the Finger Lakes with our visitors. So I recommend the winter to come too. Every time of the year is great in the Finger Lakes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks
so much.